America, the messenger, to our knowledge. Welcome to another episode of Consciousness. It's a part 1 and 2 video, but this is part 1. It's going to be a 2-part video. Of all the comments that I've been receiving at Third Eye Knowledge on the situation we're all in America, so I thought I'd do a video and kind of go over some information that I've researched. And I'm sorry about the wind. I have very little time to do videos these days. And go over the information that I found. Really disturbing on the rise in gun violence towards our kids in the school system. Who's behind it and how it happened. So through, researching different police departments, like their websites and social media, commentary that they are free to give on how their job is doing. Not too much like personal information to protect each other, but their opinions and their thoughts, And a majority of our law enforcement, I don't want to say our law enforcement, most cops really aren't going to say something like this, but some police were saying that we believe that there is somebody behind the militias, the extreme right-wing militias in America. So I researched these militias and come to find out there's a rumor going around that Washington has been funding these militias, these right-wing militias, and I wouldn't put it past Congress. And I'm going to explain to the country why I believe this. It's not every day that a so-called leadership, a democracy, which we keep calling it when it's a government. A government is a ruling class of people over a small or large group of people. Leadership is not part of the process. So I want to clarify that. And they keep receiving more and more weaponry. They keep receiving more money. They're getting supported not only at GoFundMe, but they're getting unknown donors. When certain individuals have been researching who's been funding them, it's been popping up that there are unknown and unclassified senders to the recipients that they can't find out who's sending the money. I'm sharing this information because I feel at the desk of Third Eye Knowledge, I want to also clarify my personal beliefs. Number one, this is a crisis situation, because what I want to also share with everybody, the Republican Party has been pulling a lot of shifty activities. Number one, leaving for vacation with 28 dead students in Unveil, Texas, and your government is flat out refusing. This is through my research again, and the information checks out. They're not investigating any of the sheriffs down in Unveil, Texas. Now, certain news stations have been clarifying, yeah, we're opening up a federal level investigation, Department of Defense, blah, 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 blah. So I decided to try to get in contact with a low-level politician, a few of them actually, and one of them got back to me. There is no investigation going on, sir. That should bother everybody. That should definitely bother everybody. But I'm also going to drop half of what I want to give in part 2. Go back and look at the 25th Amendment invoked on Donald Trump during his second term. You will find that none of the excuses that they gave the American people when they impeached him, no information checks out on the truth of these excuses that they gave us. I'll be telling you more in part 2, which will be by tonight. Probably will be watching it by tomorrow. Again, I want to thank everybody for their support. I'm sorry for the rushed video, the shakiness and the wind, but we need to start raising awareness. And we should also start pushing for every teacher in America to have the right to carry a firearm for protection.